Products and services you buy every day. Visit kshp.com and live large for less. The Los Angeles Rams playing here on KSHP North Las Vegas, AM, FM, K29, 6HP North Las Vegas, and KSHP.com.
Bright lights, big city. Good morning, Vegas. It's the Chris Thomas Morning Show. Fly Cry, Uncle James, Hall of Fame.
Yo, these are paid. I'm the original host, Chris Thomas, the mayor in Vegas. Relay like all other Vegases. Every time you go to radio, you say it's us. Plus, we got Terminator X on the cut. In the public, the enemy gets off in the cut. But a back of mad links with the cubic cuts. Your music gotta make you through the butt. We're soaring for show. We're here to introduce you to the morning show.
Chris is chillin', Terminator's chillin'. Hall of Famers rapping, people, what you think? Layla is chillin', Soren is chillin'. And we got mad links. James Gang reppin', Big Wig reppin'. Akron, Cleveland, LA to Vegas. Fly Cry, LeBron James are out. I'm a pro model, I see your brain the cap.
What's happening, Vegas? And welcome to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. I was done with it before they knew how to have fun with it. I am Chris Thomas, and boy, do we have a great show for you today. We're missing two of the team members, but we got some fly ones here. In this corner, the First Lady, Noonie LaRue. What's happening, Noonie? You're on Noonie.
Well, just know I was excited. What's going on, y'all? What's going on, Vegas? How y'all doing?
All right. And as always, the ambassador has written so many books about hip-hop and the culture. Soren Baker. What's up, Soren?
Things are going well, Chris. Glad to be here. Excited for another show.
All right. And, of course, Terminator X is out on leave, and of course DJ Mad Links is on vacation, and Layla Lopez, we're still waiting to hear from her. So we have a great show for you today. We're brought to you by 100% sucker-free brands and of course PiedmontHempCo.com. Now, for those of you who are in pain, those of you who are stressed, get you some Piedmont Hemp Co. and go to the website, PiedmontHempCo.com, and you can find your rhythm. Also, I want to let everybody know that if you want to join in and have a question you want to ask, go to the Chris Thomas Show 2025 at gmail.com. The Chris Thomas Show 2025 at gmail.com. And you can check us out on YouTube. It's the Chris Thomas Show Las Vegas. The Chris Thomas Show Las Vegas right now on YouTube. So let's get started. Here is the Mahogany celebrity quote of the day.
With the celebrity quote of the day. The celebrity quote of the day is, you may not control all of the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them. That was quoted by the phenomenal Maya Angelou. And that, my friends, was the celebrity quote of the day. Now back to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. Live from Vegas on KSHP 107.1 FM. 1400 AM. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. Thank you, Mahogany. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the thing? And if nobody told you today they love you, believe me, we do.
Yes, and if nobody told you happy birthday today, you know, they're very rude, but we're going to say it here on the Chris Thomas Show. Happy birthday! Gemini season.
Oh, I forgot to say this. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little of. All right, now they got that song in a commercial about dogs. Have you seen the commercial?
No.
They tell the people to love dogs, and they're playing that song. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. All right. Now it's time for a little bit of love and happiness. This is Diamond D here on the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team.
This is Diamond D with where I'm giving you some love advice, some happiness advice, some everyday good advice to make your day a little more loving. Have you heard the phrase, "Who are you?" because you are not the person I got married to? It is common for people to grow and change. For example, the person you are at 18 years old will not be the person you are at 25 or 55 years old. Sometimes these changes can impact the relationship. Experts advise that when your partner changes, you should evaluate the change from how they affect your partner, how they affect you, and how they affect your relationship. First, understand your partner. Why are they changing? Second, balance your concern with your partner with your own feelings. Third, explore if the change helps or hurts the relationship and discuss it with your partner. Lastly, acknowledge you can never change a person's heart or personality. So ask yourself what you can change in yourself and your perception of them to help the relationship. This is Diamond D with Love and Happiness, where I'm working to make your day a little more loving.
Diamond D, Diamond D, Diamond D. That is a whole lot. From 18 to your 20s, to your 30s, to your 40s, to your 50s, to your 60s.
Like a butterfly.
I done been there. I done been there all of those ages. Your mama Samora used to have a joke. She said, when you in your 40s, that's the new 30s. And she said, if that's so, then stretch marks are the new tattoo.
I'm cracking up. This show is permanent. I'm hollering.
And all I can say about relationships, it's very important that you know who's laying next to you. Is a psychopath? You don't know, because all we hear is somebody's together, and you would think that the Hollywood, when you watch those movies, that would be a demonstration on how a relationship should be. The other day, I was watching television, and I was talking to a friend, and I always say that it could be a storybook relationship. And on this show, it was Password, the new Password with Kiki. And the dude came on and he said that him and his young lady friend, they live apart. They don't live in the same city. They've been dating for 5 years. And he believed in a storybook relationship, meaning that you can have a fairy tale type of relationship. And I've been saying that all my life. What about you, Noonie?
Your relationship is what you make it. It's what.
But how do you make it? How do you make it if the other person is thinking a whole nother different way? You have to come together.
I mean, because if you're aligning yourself with the right person, then the right person gonna be for you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're gonna be connected. Like, I mean, but no, the key is
to letting your partner know, you know, they're like, hey, you know, I'm experiencing you. So, you know, I'm gonna let you know what I see, you know, and then vice versa. You know, but you don't wake up one day vegan and then spiritual and then want to move it to Bali and expect it to be all figured out. No, we got to communicate and growth and explain the shifts in our lives, because we still have individual lives. We just want to, you know, be together with it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, people.
Well, I know a person on this show that got a fairy tale relationship.
But it is what you make it.
And that's Soren Baker. Tell me it is so, Soren.
Well, you know, every fairy tale got its situations. So, you know, you got to just adapt, evolve, adjust, and work together to get to where you're trying to go. And for me, I'm always trying to go to peaceful places in every single way. So you just got to articulate what's going on with you and ask about what's going on with them, listen, adjust, and hopefully as long as possible and as often as possible, you guys can be on the same page, and that enables you to grow together as well as individually, so that when you are together as a unit, you're even stronger. So that's what it's all about.
What has to do? Ask this question. I think having early sex, it shouldn't be the problem. But I think that people try to make that a big deal. I don't think you can get tired of having sex. Me as a man having sex with a female, if she smells good and she's always smiling, but it seems like that turns the tide a little bit after they have had sex. They always say they got tired of each other.
It's lazy.
What have they gotten tired of though? What have they gotten tired of though?
The same old thing. 3 o'clock. We got to do. No, try me at 5. You know what I'm saying? Do something different. Catch me doing laundry. Put my head in the dryer. Do something different.
I believe.
Catch me in the closet. Putting your shoes.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I believe in a creative sex. I told a girl one time, stand up in that chair and put that rope around your neck, and don't you fall, because I don't want to lose you. I'm only playing.
Oh, wait a minute. That's
what about you?
Going on.
We talking about being creative and doing different things. What about you, Sword?
That's like hold your breath.
Yeah, I was about to say that sounds a little risky. It sounds a little risky there, Chris. But
no.
Well, you know, I was gonna cut the rope.
I still need you, baby. I still need you.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is just about, like you said, keeping it creative, but also exploring things and knowing what your partner likes. So if you can deliver that on a regular basis, you're in a much better place.
Like, baby, you like me in a hamster wheel with a little bikini on? I got you. Hamster wheel it is, baby. I got you. What else?
So what is the most creative place you've made love? Is it outside? I always wanted to do it in the snow. You know, when the snow falls, just run out and do it and come on back. I did it one time with a young lady and she came back, she froze at the door. So I had to bring her in.
I'm sick of you.
What do you think your most creative, your creative place you would love to make love at?
Okay, I wouldn't call it love, but I would call it teenage love. Yeah, it was my daughter's dad walking me home, and we ended up in somebody else's backyard on their kid's slide. I'm just gonna leave it there.
Soren, Niagara Falls or Yellowstone Park?
Sadly, neither one yet, but you know, we got time. We got time.
We got a bucket list.
Got time.
That's why I love these guys. Always telling the truth. All right, it's time for the AHA Sin City Comedy Spotlight. Let's check out Dennis Gaslio. I think I'm saying it right. It's Dennis. Let's go listen to Dennis. Dennis is hilarious.
Let's go, D.
Let's go, D.
I have 6 kids, 5 boys, 1 girl. My daughter is 15. She's beautiful, straight A student. Made varsity cheerleader as a sophomore. And the boys are knocking at the door now. What's the right age to let her date? Let her date. 16? No, I don't like you. I need a dad. Dad, what's the right age to let my daughter date? There's not. Yeah, that's a good answer. There's not a right age. I told her 33. Said Jesus never went on a date. If you outlive the Lord.
Well, I guess she's not going to outlive the Lord.
You understand?
That's what. So what would be a great, young girls, when I was in school, they were approaching me. I'm sure they were approaching you also, Soren, in school. They were the fast. I want to play basketball, baseball, and here they come with let's play chase. Have y'all ever played chase before, Noonie?
Well, we didn't call it chase. It was called catch a girl, get a girl, but I never got caught.
Really? They call it. Say it again. What did they call it?
Catch a girl, get a girl.
And what is that?
When
What
they
was that?
when they catch in the corner, they try to dry hump her with the zipper start burning. Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, ours was you chase them and they would run to a specific place and then they would turn around and kiss you. And that was back in 14, 15, 16. And then by time 17, you was in high school and they were what about you, Soren?
Remember that game, Hide and Go Get It?
Hide and Go Get It. Hide and Go Get It.
Yeah. And we also there was the 6 Minutes of Pleasure in the Closet type of games. Yeah, all kinds of things, man.
You remember Spin the Bottle?
Nah, we didn't do that one.
You didn't do that one? Yeah.
Nah,
Spin the Bottle.
At least I didn't, but you know. That's the games though back in the day. I was a little more direct.
Anyway, to get a touch in a field. Anyway.
I'd be like, anything direct, I'd be like, hey, could I do A, B, or C? The answer is going to be yes or no. So, you know, it is what it is.
So this is a good question. When you went to the prom, did you take her straight home or did you stay out all night? I stayed out all night. We had already planned it. We went to a hotel. In fact, I went to 3 proms. Noonie, did you go to the prom? Did you come home or did you stay out all night?
I went to 3 proms as well. 2 proms I went home. The other one I stayed out all night. But but my favorite prom was my friend John. He was he went to a disability school. When I say that was the funnest prom I've ever been to in my life, but with that dude with the colostomy bag would have jumped a little bit harder. Oh my God, the whole prom was just but it was one guy that had his wheelchair. He was going back and forth, side to side. That was his dance, back and forth, side to side, and round and round. I was like, oh, but yeah. So y'all went to 3 proms.
And I remember one prom, we didn't go to the hotel. We tried to do it at the park in a Mustang.
One of my prom days was a virgin.
Oh, where?
He was a virgin. One of my prom. He said I was his dream girl. I said, well, what's up then? What's up?
Did you bring him in?
Nah, he was scared.
All right. What about you, Soren? Did you go to the prom? When you went to the prom, did you?
You sound like doing it at the park, Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park.
the Blackbirds. The Blackbirds.
There you go. But I only went to one prom, one too many, and then did not stay out all night. So yeah.
I knew you was a goody 2 shoes.
No, not by my choice.
He said, bring her home at 10:30, but this over at 9. So what?
Well, I guess there's different standards. Did the parents tell you, Soren, to bring her back at a certain time, or it was up to you?
I don't remember that. I don't really remember a lot of it. It wasn't my favorite experience on a lot of levels.
Okay.
You know, my thing was at a lot of the dances, I only went to like 2 because they didn't play the music I liked. So I didn't have any like interest. And then there's a lot of factors. But yeah, nah, I wasn't really for me.
Sound like you did.
So Noonie, did your father say, look, I know she looked fantastic, but I want you to have her home by 12 midnight. Is that what your dad said?
He did, and I looked at him and said, don't listen to him. Okay. We gonna come home. We need to, okay. But I got in trouble every time.
Well, Chris, you and I both know a lot can happen between 10 and midnight. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like the movie and Love at First Bite. For you, never a quickie. You know, in the movie, John Hamilton said, for you, never a quickie, always a longie.
There you go.
Right now it's time for our R&B mix with the one and only Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, Lifetime Achievement Award winner for the Grammys, from the Grammys, Terminator X. This is his R&B soul mix. Let's check it out here on the Chris Thomas Show. We're here with Soren Baker and, of course, Noonie LaRue. Let's go.
Terminator X.
I told you that Paul is nice with his.
rocking with DJ Tommy X, baby. What kind of girl do you think I am? It's just too soon, can't you understand? We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. I'll reach out my hand to you. I'll have faith in all you do. Just call my name, and I'll be there. Oh, let me fill your heart with joy. Togetherness is all I'm after. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. Whenever you need me, I'll be there. I'll be there. When I had you to myself, I didn't want you around. Those pretty faces always make you stand out in a crowd. Someone from the first one that was honest too. Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. Oh, baby, give me one chance. Oh, you see that see, lost in your heart. Oh, darling, I was glad to let you go. But ever since I see you in his eyes, I see now. Ooh, baby, yeah.
DJ Watt out. I like it when you're freaky, I'm freaky. I'll explore your body completely till you feel like you need me chest to chest. I hope you get the kiss in your neck. From correct to more sweat, it's making it sweat. Say my name, positions will change. I ain't joking, girl, I'm stroking, I ain't playing no game. Jackpot, back shots, don't run from the ticket. My pleasure's pleasing you, you should feel the same too.
Time to live without your love, this one knows you in life. That's to show you, girl, that I know all the right. Every stick you on my alley, just stays on the ground. Following the girl, I didn't even want to rock. But let me tell you now, oh, baby, all I need is one more chance. How to please me, lost in your heart. Oh, darling, I was glad to let you go. But ever since I see you in it,
And just like Jermaine, Jackie, Tito, Mike, and Marlon, only thing on my mind now is stardom. Blowing the F up, my game stepped up. Remember when Mike and them first came from Mecca, singing hits like Skywriter, my girl. People make the world go round. Mama's pearl, can't lose it. Joyful jukebox music, never can say goodbye. That's why we use it.
Hi, this is Louis Mastillo from Mike and Molly and the Sopranos. When I'm in Las Vegas, I listen to Chris Thomas and the Top Notch Team.
Oh, this is Sugar Bear. When I'm in Vegas, I listen to the Chris Thomas Show. If you don't know, you better know now, because I'm telling you what to do. The Chris Thomas Show. You hear what I said? When I'm in Vegas, that's what I do. Ow, suck.
You're listening to the Chris Thomas Show with the All-Star team with DJ Terminator X, Soren Baker, Noonie LaRue, DJ Matt Links, and Layla Lopez right here on KSHP Radio, 107.1 FM and 1400 AM Las Vegas.
That was the magnificent Terminator X. He was playing that clip, and I thought he was going to pay the cost to be the boss. But they never got to the chorus on that. So you can listen to the Chris Thomas Show on these streaming network radio shows: East to the West Radio, Melodious Radio, Cheddar Vision Radio, 101 Jams, Connected Radio, Greatest DJs Radio.com, WUBI Live, that's Ubiquity Radio and TV, and of course ATXSoulRadio.com, Power NV 103.1, the hottest music in the desert, and of course some podcasts that you can listen to is Talking in Rhythm, and of course Sunny Smiles, her podcast. I actually was supposed to do it, so we set up a new time, and of course always Unique Access. If you're not doing anything, look at Unique Access and hear what Soren Baker has to say. But right about now, well, we don't have the videos today, but we can definitely talk about it. This is Nosy Noonie News.
What is going on, y'all? Listen, you may not know me a lot of bit, but you're gonna know me a little bit. This is your girl, Noonie LaRue, with Nose Noonie News, where I'm normally not nosy, but today doesn't count. So there. And this segment is brought to you by Find Your Rhythm at PiedmontHempCo.com. Now listen, Russell Wilson has officially retired from the NFL. And I gotta be honest, some folks online said officially retired, unofficially retired about 2 seasons ago. That's what they said. Y'all wrong for that. But seriously, congratulations to Russ, Super Bowl champion, future Hall of Famer, millionaire, and family man. Okay, and apparently full-time husband to Ciara, which we call her CC. Okay, but listen, Ciara uterus just entered the transfer portal. Okay, because Russell said retirement, Ciara heard maternity leave. Okay, because you know y'all they keep her knocked up. He keep her knocked up. I ain't mad at him. You hear me? Russell retired with millions, and I did the math on mine. And if I work to 93, I can retire for about 11 minutes. But listen, I'm gonna be good though. I'm gonna be good. Russ winning. His body still works, his money still works, and Ciara still look like that thing. You understand me? The NFL retired him, and Ciara immediately started hiding calendars. Okay, so she can go ahead and get knocked up again, get that Cinco he want. Okay, Chris, I got a question for you. If you could retire tomorrow, what would be the first thing you do?
Oh, wow. I think the first thing that I would do is unretire and do something else. And that's what I would do.
I heard things. You got to keep busy. You got to keep busy.
Exactly.
Soren, where do you rank Russell Wilson among quarterbacks of his generation?
He's definitely one of the better ones. I think that people get a little, they have short memory spans because when he was with the Seahawks, obviously he was an elite quarterback. But the last couple of years, just being in Denver first and then Pittsburgh and then with the Giants, it just wasn't a good last couple of years for him.
Mm-hmm.
But I think people also skew the numbers. Bottom line is he kind of went out not at his peak. Or not kind of. He went out not on his peak, which I think is going to cloud a lot of people's memory of his overall career. And he had a stellar career and was a top quarterback for a decade or so. So he definitely proved that he's, super talented and super accomplished.
So you saying he should have went out with a bang a couple years ago?
The thing is, my favorite team is the Baltimore Ravens, being from Maryland, but they Ozzie Newsome, I don't know if it was his saying or if he got it from somewhere, but his mantra was always, as general manager, always get rid of a player 1 year too early than 1 year too late. that's what Seattle did for whatever reason. However, they were able to determine, they saw that his play was starting to decline. So when they traded him to Denver and got a big haul and got rid of his contract, that really helped the Seahawks, but it really hurt Denver for a few years. So, that's how you got to evaluate. It's difficult because athletes are people, but you got to treat them as, it's a business. It's like, it's not personal. It's like, do we think you can get this job done at the level you've been getting it done? And the Seahawks clearly did not think so. So,
hey,
there it is.
That. But I got a question for both of you guys. This is a two-part. Okay. If you had Russell Wilson's money, would you retire immediately or keep working because you love what you do?
Well, he didn't have any decision. Nobody was probably going to pick him up. And like my man, the coach from the New York Giants said, NFL stands for not for long.
I love it.
That's what he said.
What about you, Soren?
He's retiring from playing, but he's going to write to CBS. He's going to be an analyst. So he's just switching what he's playing. He's playing sports analyst as opposed to playing quarterback. So he's not walking away totally, and he's going to be getting a nice chunk of change. So he'll be just fine. And I think if I remember correctly, I'd read last month, I think he's in the top 5, I think, of all-time quarterback earnings. So he's doing just fine. He'll be okay.
You already know it. You already know his co-manager, Sierra, making sure he getting those nice checks after that.
I need 1 or 2 of those myself.
Give me just 1% of that. I'd be cool. Listen, everybody don't get to leave on top, okay? Everybody don't get to walk away healthy. Everybody don't get to spend retirement enjoying their family, but Russell Wilson does. And honestly, that's a blessing because access ain't just about how much money you make. It's about having enough life left to enjoy it, okay? So congratulations to Russ. You got the ring, you got the career, you got the family, and most importantly, you got time, okay? And these days, times might be worth more than any other money you can get, okay? And this has been Nosy News, where I'm normally not nosy, but today was giving retirement, reflection, and Sierra checking on her birth control expiration date. And now let's get here our sponsors, PiedmontHempCo.com. Find your river.
Long day. Your body feels it. Piedmont Hemp Co. creates thin-paste topicals designed for real life. Work, workouts, and everything in between. Crafted with hemp seed oil and natural botanicals. Our balms and body care help you feel good in your skin. Find your rhythm. Find your rhythm at PiedmontHempCo.com. Piedmont Hemp Co. Wellness that fits your rhythm.
All right, it's the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. We have Soren Baker, an ambassador, and Miss Fantastic Noonie LaRue. As I said, Terminator and DJ Mad Links are out on leave. And one thing that's been mentioned about Russell Wilson, is he going to make it to the Hall of Fame? There's a big discussion on that. And I want to let everybody know that the LeBron James family has a new network, and it's called the Hall of Fame Network, where you can see the Chris Thomas Show and hear it on the Hall of Fame Network. It's called the James Gang. They made me a little honorary member of the James Gang. Right about now, it's time for our favorite YouTube podcast, Unique Access with Soren Baker.
Yes. Thank you, Chris. And today for Unique Access, since we're doing a little off script, one thing that we've been talking about is longevity. So what I'd like to get from Chris and Noonie, and I'll add in my 2 cents as well, but we're looking at longevity in the game. And so whether that's comedy, acting, or music, or sports, who is somebody that you really admired how they've evolved and advanced throughout their career? I got several people I could shout out in multiple disciplines, but Noonie, let's start with you. Who's somebody that's had a very long career that you admire and why?
Someone that had a very long career and I admire and why. I want to say Martin Lawrence.
Maryland's finest.
And the reason why I say him, because I grew up looking at him. He's the one who inspired me to want my own sitcom. I actually want to be the female version of him if I can. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he's just put a staple in the comedy world, a staple in the sitcom world, just a staple just in my household, period. You know what I'm saying? Just becoming a household name himself. I inspired to be just like him, but just his creativity, just his just genius. He's a genius. You know what I'm saying? Just what he does. And I just love the characters that he created. So and he paved the way for a lot of us. So I want to say Martin Lawrence.
There it is. Chris, who's somebody who's had a super long career that you admire?
I would say the people I grew up with, and since I'm the guy who introduced David Chappelle on stage when he was 14, and I've got to see him from being a teenager to where he is now, I would say David Chappelle, able to change the narrative with his comedy, able to not let the pressure get him down, and probably Jamie Foxx. There's a whole lot more that I can say from here in Washington, D.C. Even Tommy Davidson. I mean, I could go on and on because even Mike Epps, these are people that I hung out with. I mean, we done
whole living
all right. Yeah, Bernie Mac, especially Bernie Mac.
Yes.
Because Bernie Mac was just cool. You know, we went to Japan one time and Bernie said, I said, Bernie, let's go get us some Japanese women. He was like, Chris, I'm not going to mess around with nobody. I'm going home. So what about you, Sora?
She scared him one time.
Well, like Noonie and you, Chris, I have a lot of people that I would definitely identify, but one person that I really think about is Ice-T, because Ice-T started rapping in the early 80s. You know, he was in Breaking very early on in the game, like in 82. And then to see his career evolve and adapt, and to be now, other than The Simpsons, but he is the longest running male actor on a TV show in television history. So to go from a b-boy breakdancing to be a pioneer of gangster rap, to be a huge actor on film and now in television and all the different things that he's done over the years. He's got 84 commercials on TV all the time. It's just very like, man, that's the type of career that you know, I admire and I aspire to have. He's written several books. He's just done a bunch of stuff. So Ice-T's somebody I always try to think about and emulate, and I've gotten to know him and talk to him and hang out with him a lot over the years. And that's been an honor and a privilege. So yeah, I think Ice-T is somebody that I think doesn't get enough when we talk about all these people making moves. I don't think people really look at him a lot, but he's been doing it.
And he's helped you get your car fixed through Car Shield.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Him and Vivica Fox, they had like the engine was on the gurney. And it was that was hilarious. The heart is going out of the engine of the car. So yes, and I must say about Ice-T, I used to travel with them. One of the most outstanding openings to a concert I've ever seen. I mean, he would come out with the bottles of champagne and have the DJ cranking it, and by the time the cork popped, champagne flew all over everybody. And you know, that was first times because, you know, hip hop, those were the tours out. They didn't have all the explosions and all the sparkle. So that was some good stuff, Soren and Noonie. Now it's time for our Rap City hip hop mix. And who else to do it? one of Rap City's alum, DJ Mad Links, here on the Chris Thomas Show, brought to you by 100% Sucker Free Brands. All right, let's go.
This goes out to all my peoples down in the West section. And all my peoples in the Hooterville section. So amazing. As we set it off like I'm like, like I had cerebral palsy. My nose speaks wet like all you girl draws me. Crack the bills, spread the reels in the hit dash. Rolling up thin ass, who tipped it for the etc. Folk extraterrestrial. Sniping 57 passengers like Wesley do. It's the truth like Bach 180 proof. Don't drop your drawers, I'll hump through your Daisy Duke. Put your fingers up in the air if you're high. I walk by, so ever drive. I swing a minute, not an average, this happens. Good as Reggie Jackson's, that's why you talk backwards. And just me on some Bogart stuff like Humphrey. You couldn't beat me if you ran with 21 Jump Street. Or 90210 Epic Yo. In the movies, I'm the brother of the line. The background. The smoky boy from the land of the lost, you can't see me. Like Charlie Angel's boss, I'm often cool around the Blinox. I rock round the Clinox. My cop from here to 16th and Lennox. Ask Roger Thomas if I'm getting Scotland. I was milked last year, now I'm butter like Blue Violet. Now who got the phone? We got the phone. And yo, well, I got the line. We got the I never snip. I'm just whip the gift. Wicked, I'm equipped to disappear in the best Brazil. Couldn't feel me in Braille. Well, I write my names on walls and smoke spots when I'm lying now. The fly guy with the force like Luke Sky. Down for everyone, don't see try, but if you fly, the funkadelic. Been rocking mics since the 4th grade. I terminate like X and they terminate like Schwarzenegger. Dump rock like Gucci one turn. Soup like one tongue, bump by the turns to rumps. Please, my whole crew's making cheese. Tonight's the night, baby. So blow up off these.
DJ Mad Links.
So amazing.
Groove to the music and do what you like to. Oh yeah. Push me. Everybody.
I know we rock the road. Yeah, we rock the road. For the whole world. I came all the way from Brooklyn to present my rap. Lyrically deep like sleep, I rock hard like Led Zepp. I take steps and leave impressions on planets more complicated than life, so rappers cannot understand it. Talking that hardcore shit, but I don't buy it. Sit down, eat your slice of pizza and be quiet, cause all that noise you talk is not needed. I cut heads off at the knees and leave them all defeated. So stay seated or get deleted from the program. Let it be known I don't follow cause I'm my own man, with my own plan, cause the mind is infinite. We got 4 minutes, so everybody get with it. Push baby. I know we rock the road. Yeah, we rock the road. For the whole world. Check it out.
Cause all my people out broken get love. Cause all my people out get love. Uptown the boogie down you get love. Short kind of shout and you get love.
Send MCs in, squad to 6 and we take 2 each. I stand out like seeing Moses at the beach, splitting waves. My staff, the new verb phrase blow up like grenades. Hit words without shades, hold your lighter. The flat push dollar cab writer. Who with more dangerous minds than Michelle Pfeiffer. Pay the piper, I lay the pipe just like a plumber. Went without a ride for one too many summers now. I'm out to get the cream like Carnation. Send heads home like George Bush did the Haitians. No patience, I got to have it. The fire fabric, I learned the facts of life from Mrs. Garrett. But now I'ma do it my way like Carlito. Mothers in sweatpants or even tuxedos. We know if this fat thing don't make loot, I take it back to 86. Stick this for the troops first. I know we rock the road. For the whole world.
Normal people out broken get love. The normal people out Queens get love. Uptown and boogie down, you get low. Short kind of shouting, you get low.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Brian Hooks from the Eve Show and Soul Plane. And when I'm in Vegas, I'm listening to the Chris Thomas Show with the top-notch all-star team. Yeah.
This is Sharice Gomez from Living Local DMV, and anytime I'm in Vegas, number one, I'm staying at the Wynn, and number two, I am listening to the Chris Thomas Show and the top-notch all-star team.
All right, it's the Chris Thomas Show with Soren Baker, Noonie LaRue, and yours truly. I always say I was done with it before they knew how to have fun with it, because I've been doing it for quite a while. Now it's time for a little spiritual with my girl D, and this is a message of hope here on the Chris Thomas Show.
Good morning. Our scripture comes from Jeremiah 32:17. Lord God, behold, you have made the heavens and the earth by your great power and by your outstretched arm. Nothing is too difficult for you. Devotional. When you truly understand that your loving Heavenly Father is in complete control, your life and perspective will change forever. Because God is sovereign, you have full assurance that God will work out every circumstance in your life for good, no matter what happens. It may be painful, confusing, or even seemingly impossible, but the Lord can and will use that situation to achieve God's divine purposes for you. Likewise, the Lord is omniscient. He can answer your most trying questions. He is omnipotent. He is strong enough to overcome your biggest obstacles. He is omnipresent. Wherever you may go, he will be there with you. And you have the assurance that nothing can touch you apart from God's permissive will. Therefore, when something happens that is difficult or unexplainable, you can know that the Lord has allowed it for a purpose that will ultimately edify and benefit you. So step boldly into the future, because you know that God will protect and guide your steps as you go. Regardless of what pain, trial, or tragedy comes your way, rejoice that your Father God will be there to work it out for your good. Our power thought is, Jesus, how great you are. Thank you for working out all things for me. Have a blessed day.
Amen. And I say amen again. Amen. So we can get to another topic, because we don't need no video. This is, I have to fly tomorrow. I have to fly. And how would it feel if you were on a plane and somebody has an anxiety attack, bipolar, ADHD, and they're trying to get into the cockpit, or they're trying to open up the side door, the emergency door? What would you do? Would you think it's another attack, or what would you do to that passenger? Will you try to knock him out? I'm gonna ask you first, Soren, because it happened on a Frontier airline, and it's happened, I think, twice this week with somebody tripping out. So what would you do at that time if you seen somebody acting crazy and jumping up and down?
Well, I mean, it all depends on the circumstance, but definitely I would try to rally the troops per se, get a couple dudes around me, and make sure we could try to subdue whoever this is, because I'm not trying to have any problems up in the sky or anywhere else. So definitely want to take a proactive, aggressive approach rather than waiting to see what happens if they're trying to cause chaos. Not about that at all.
Noonie?
What is going on with people in planes? What is going on? I get nervous asking the flight attendant for extra cookies, and you trying to get into the cockpit. What is going on, sir? Listen. We all going to the same destination. Sit down and wait your turn. Like, what is wrong? And let's be honest, so you flying Frontier, so that means everybody already struggling together. So you know what I'm saying. So you making it harder. You know what I'm saying. The pilot got enough stress trying to get us there and trying to land, trying to audition for the Fast and the Furious. Listen here, we just need you to calm down, sir. And then we already got Spirit no more. So come on now. Get yourself together.
I think a lot of people are on medication and they don't take it. Now, I've been around people, I've been in relationships like that. I mean, really.
You got to get into the cockpit.
No, just being in a relationship where you're just arguing about nothing. Just all of a sudden it comes out of left field. Like somebody, it's like the pitcher is throwing to the batter, and all of a sudden he just decides to just throw it at the hitter, because the hitter is normally known for hitting a home run. Same with basketball, where they just want to elbow you and psychologically always want to fight. I just think that something is wrong. My buddy always say this, and you correct me if I'm wrong. When we are born, we are connected in so many different veins and everything. Do you believe that some people are not wired right? I'm gonna start with you, Noonie.
Indeed. And something is not connected. That battery did not get charged. You understand me? You are correct. Yes, I do believe that. Somebody didn't get their little noggin twisted too well.
Son, do you think that that's possible? That when people are born, certain things that supposed to go to certain places, like if you would switch spark plugs, it's just not going to work right? It might run, but it's not going to work right.
Absolutely. That's why we have a lot of the sadistic maniac people that we have. It's because as much as people learn things, some of it is also just born into you or innate. And because of that, that leads to some people just, they need to go over there. That's why we got the supermax prisons. I'm not for anybody getting killed, but some people just need to go 23 hours a day, be by themselves and chill so they don't hurt anybody.
But Chris,
they will.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Noonie.
A lot of these people need some before and after, because they have some before and after they'll relax. You understand? That's what they need. Some before, during, and after, they'll be just fine.
It is very relaxing. It is. I'm
trying to tell you. I'm trying to told you.
But do you think a lot of people do crimes because they lack of attention, and this is the only way they get it?
Some of it, I do believe that's the case.
Because there's probably one of them kids that did that when they was little, act out for attention. So now they acting out in an adult way.
Absolutely.
What about you? Okay. So now I want to ask you, let's get back to this love and happiness thing. Noonie, do you cook, or when you met your man, y'all just started going out to restaurants, and that was an act of you? It's something that you would have to prove to him that you can cook, or is it something you like to do? Do you like to cook?
I actually like to cook because I have an inner big girl. So he found out about my cooking on accident because I was hungry. So, but yeah, now that he know, yeah, I do cook. He told me.
What's your favorite dish?
Skills.
What's your specialty? What is your specialty?
Let me see. I like stuffed salmon shells. And I actually do lemon pepper salmon. I'm a salmon girl. I'm a fish girl, so I don't really do red meat. So, but yeah, everything fish I love.
Oh, Soren, are you a chef, or you leave it to the wifey?
My wife does most of the food preparation, and I'm very fortunate because she's an excellent cook, chef, all that.
Okay.
So I'm very fortunate in that regard, and my favorite meal, I'm going to bite my paternal grandfather. My favorite meal is my last meal that I had. That was the best meal. He used to always say, this is the best meal I ever had, but he said it after every meal. So,
I like it.
And I think the way I cook, I love baking. I love putting everything into a pan, like a turkey wing. I'll put red potatoes, carrots. But I really have a great taste for Brussels sprouts. I love grilled Brussels sprouts. That is one of my favorite vegetables.
Oh, love that.
So what's your favorite restaurant? I mean, they have the 2 for deals. Is the Applebee's? Is it Red Lobster? Is it Chili's? Which one?
I like Papa Do's.
Okay, that's in Texas. Do they have one in St. Louis?
No, they don't have one in St. Louis, but I like Papa Do's. I just tasted it and I
Papa
like it. Well, you said the last meal I had. The last meal was Papa Do's.
So what about you, Soren? Do you budget? Do you budget? I mean, is Applebee's or any of them on your list, or it has to be something else?
No, I'm not really. I just do whatever. So LA has so many amazing restaurants that it's hard for me to say. On the expensive side, there's Republique, which is great.
Okay.
But that's very expensive. There's a lot of amazing restaurants. Man, there's so many out here in LA. It's hard to say, but Adana is one in Glendale that's good. Republique is in LA. It's actually on La Brea. So there's just a whole bunch.
You down there with all the seafood at Soren. So all the crab cakes. Oh my God.
Do you live near
in Maryland?
You live near Sunset Boulevard? Do you live near Sunset Boulevard?
I'm not that far.
Okay.
But the reality is LA just got so many spots, man. And whether it's expensive or inexpensive. There are also I know since we're talking about mentioning chains, one of the chains I like a lot of the salads there is Mendocino Farms. I don't know if they got that in St. Louis or DC, but they got a lot of good healthy salads and sandwiches and different things. So some of my favorites.
And to let everybody know that Lifestyles in Las Vegas will be back on our next show. We had a little technical difficulty today to play the video, so I always like to give Hot Panda a shout out. Sweetie Pies in St. Louis is no longer, right?
Nope, no longer.
I hope everybody remembers Sweetie Pies used to be on the Oprah Winfrey Network, and I went and ate. They had some great oxtail.
Woo!
I remember the oxtail with the gravy over the rice. So real quick, what we want to do is, Soren, who's coming up on Unique Access?
Well, I got a whole bunch of people, man. I got actually Chill Rob G. I know when you did the Fear of a Black Planet tour, Chris, he was at the Capitol Center spot. I was at that show as a young man, a young youth, as they say. So getting with Chill Rob G, got MC Search coming up from Third Base. We got a lot of people, so I'm very excited.
And let them know again. Let them know again what channel.
It is Unique Access ENT on YouTube. You could definitely check that out. And got so many interviews. MC Ren from NWA. We got Big Daddy Kane out there. We got Chris Thomas. We got so many great icons in the game. JD from the Lynch Mob. Just a lot of people, man. A lot of people. Very excited.
And Noonie, what about you?
Oh, I got a show coming up at the Lou Laugh Lounge in St. Louis, June 26th. I'm hosting a show called She Got Jokes. So if y'all ever in St. Louis and June 26th, come and holler at your girl at Lou Laugh Lounge on the south side of St. Louis. Let's go. Or you just go on my page and see us.
All right. And also, if you like to hire the crew, you can call Big Jake, and this number is 704-298-3513, or Ragtime Entertainment. That's Ernie Doja 301-859-0459. And you can also listen to the Chris Thomas Show on YouTube, some of our past shows, and you can watch them. And you can listen to us on Friday, 6 o'clock West Coast, 9 o'clock East Coast. Let's see, at 8 o'clock, it would be Central Standard Time. So as always, thank you all for listening. Thank 100% Sucker Free Brands and Piedmont Hemp Co. Find your rhythm. Thank you, guys. Till next time we're out. Not about me. It's not about you. It's about us. And if you don't mind, God bless you too. Thank you.
Bright lights, big city. Good morning, Vegas. It's the Chris Thomas Morning Show. Fly Cry, Uncle James, Hall of Fame.